My new book, The Escort Hunter. Find the first page. There we go. Once upon a time, there was an escort hunter. They called him the Grid Master, but his name was probably Bob. And he was hunting for an escort. The end. Right, let's get real. So I've hunted for the escort. There is nothing available that's affordable. My budget is zero, so as an example, here's eBay. Quick look at the prices. $18.50 for shell, $9.3, $5,002, $7. I've looked everywhere. It's like finding the Holy Grail. There is nothing. I've looked through the papers. Anyway, talking to a salvage mate, he's got a job to pick up a scrap escort. He said the owner's had it, it's rubbish, he wants to get rid of it. I phoned the owner, and the owner said if I pay the trailer, I can have it for nothing. So we're going to take a little trip into town, see if we can find this escort. All I'm looking for is an escort, 2-door, with a roof. I'll be happy. So let's go, road trip. Luckily we got a time machine, so it's what, hour and a half drive. We should be able to cut that down to 20 minutes. So we're off. On the way, I'll explain what we're going to do, because we're trying to buy a Mk1ESCORT 2-door. And we want to make it into the zakspeed escort. It's Ford's race car from back in the 1970s. So let's get out from the country, let's go into town. Play some music while we're driving. When Ford's first made the Mk1ESCORT zakspeed, back in mid-70s, they did it just with like the standard bubble arches, which is nice. Escort's are round, so you need some curves on it. But they did the Mark II Escort, and they did that in the zakspeed, and that was more in your face. And then they did the Capri zakspeed, which is what I like to see. So let's get the heads-up display on, and as we're driving I can show you what we're doing. Wait till I slow down a bit before I There we go. There's the zakspeed. That's the Mark 1. This is a replica, and that sold for like 110 grand. You can see the bubbles, nice, but this is the Mark II. It's more in your face. I like the big spoilers. It's about 14 inches wider. We want to make something like this, but it's got to be more roundy. Nice front scoots. It's a space frame front end. So we're really just looking for an escort that's got a good roof. This is the Capri. Now this is what we're talking. This is what I want to do. I want to make this, but on the Mk1ESCORT. You've got the big scoop at the front. You've got the massive spoiler at the back. We've got the great big arches. I mean, it's just in your face. That's what I like. So when we get the car, we're just going to strip it down, all the panels, you see. So we're just left with basically a roof. From the front onwards, we're going to space frame it. We're going to make new doors, new bonnet, new boot. These are pretty much all the parts we're going to make. So we don't need any of that. The floor we don't need because we're going to change that. So let's look at our Escort. Casual driving to London in the traffic. We're going to look at the Escort. The bloke said that we can film the Escort, but we can't film where it is or him, and there's no lights in the garage, so I've got my torch with me. We'll have a look at the Escort. I've already decided we're going to get it because the cost of the transportation is 100 quid, so the whole Escort's going to cost me a £1. He said it comes with everything, but nothing's any good. He said bonnet's rusty, doors are rusty, it's got no floor, it's got a boot, it's rusty, it's got nothing else, it's just a shell. No running gear, no engine, no headlights, no dash, no interior, no roof lining. Perfect for us. We're going to make it all. Right, open the door, see what we got. Alright, let's find my torch. Get the Holy Grail Rust music on. Here we go. Rust. Oh, what's a race car? Apparently it was an abandoned project. It was shot blasted, left in the garden. It's a 1967 shell, so it's the same year as the Lotus Escorts. It's got different bonnet hinges, bits and bobs are different. Bit of rust, all rust, plenty of rust, plenty of dirt, but the top quarters are okay. Have a quick look round, check the door, check the roof. Quarter panels, fiberglass bubbles. Have a look under there, see what we got. Yeah, he said it's got no floor left, just a tunnel. The whole floor's rotted out. Yeah, rust. Bit more rust.
Corrosion. Rust.
A little rust hole, that will need a polish out.
And yet I live and write.
See if we can get in the boot.
While corrosion bites.
And that's what makes us who we are.
No rear lights, of course. So it was red, I reckon. Clear the stuff off there, see what we can find. Right.
And that's what makes us who we are.
Yeah. Shut lines are good. It's a pretty straight shell. If it weren't rusty, it'll be alright.
We have a mission.
Open the boot.
And that's what makes us who
Yeah,
we
that's the
are.
floor, rusted away. Side panel, what we got there? Yeah, chassis members gone. What else we got? Oh, it's a chassis leg in the boot, rusted away.
Corrosion. Rust. And fail.
It's got 3 doors with it,
To my
3 wings with it. He said none of it's any good.
and yet I live.
He said everything is like beyond repair, so
While
it's a good starting point. For 400 quid we'll take it.
Us who we are.
Someone's tried welding it. Pigeon welds.
And that's what makes us
Chassis rail gone. Pigeon welds. Big holes. Where the seals should be. Where the wheel arch should be. See if we can look at the front. Door frames are good.
there's some strength
Bit of rust on them, but they're in shape. No dash. But the inner panel's alright.
while corrosion bites.
Door posts, you know, good.
There's some
Sure you can get the wing off it, like I said.
corrosion, possibly rust, maybe.
What we got?
Haunts my every breath.
Panels rusted. Still there, so good for we can take them for paint parts.
And right.
Bit of rust there.
While
No hinges.
corrosion
Cut off.
bites.
And that's what makes us who we are.
What we got? Top plate's gone, inner wing's gone, front panel's totally cut off, but he's got it. But it's okay, because from the chassis, from the suspension forward, we'll space frame it.
and yet I live
A bit like the drift car right there.
while corrosion lies.
Inner wing,
That's what makes
some of
us
it's
who
okay,
we
most of
are.
it isn't. But we'll change all this anyway. It's not important to us. Right. And a week later, we have delivery.
Rust,
Let's look at it in colour. I've done some work on it. Because it has no chassis, it was asked to sit it on anything, so I've started to make some supports for it. There we go. I haven't cleaned it. But it won't look any better clean. Front panel's balanced on the box. So we have bonnet, we have wings, we have doors, we have a whole car, but none of it is any good. Doors have got no bottoms in them at all. We have a blue and red door. You can see where I've begun to make a thing to catch it on. But the window openings are good. Bit of rust both sides, roof's good, it's straight, no dents. Rear panel's rotted away. It hasn't got a floor, just a tunnel. Bit of rust on the roof, but nothing. Windscreen opening's good. You can see we've got a spare door in there, spare wing in there. Fiberglass bubbles. The bonnet looks nice, but the front's rusty. Good one's only worth about 10 quid, so it isn't worth nothing. But it's good for a part. We can use it to make our aluminium bonnet as a guide, so it's handy. The front panel looks alright from the outside, but it's rusted away on the inside. You can see it's just balanced. Did they cut it there? I don't know why they cut it there, but we don't need it. Just use it for shape. Inner wing, bit of surface rust. Floor ends here, nothing there. Came with a new seal. Patent part, rubbish. But we'll use it for a bit of metal. Doors are wedged in, they're not hinged, so I'm not going to touch it. So we'll have it back. Taking the bubble off, someone's tried to weld it, it couldn't weld. As you can see, it's not even attached, but we'll be cutting. We're going to tub the rear. Yeah, it doesn't matter, we'll cut this bit out. It's going to go all of this bit. We'll cut this out, we'll tub that. We'll have to replace this quarter. Look in the boot. There's the rear chassis rail, that's it. It's already been lightened for racing. Yeah, these are inner floor. Boot floor's rotten. Rear panel's rotten. Yeah, rust. Well, we've got a good boot lock, but we don't need it. Not worth nothing. Good boot. Yeah, you probably could repair it, but it's not worth it. But it'd be good, we'll make an alley boot, good for a paint, good for a template. Quarter panel's pretty straight. It's a straight motor. Just rotten as a pear. It's been shot blasted, undercoated, left in a field, rescued, cut about, abandoned again, and now we've rescued it again, so. We've got a Mexico arch, but you know, again it's rotted away, but that's probably worth 10 quid. Barble's worth nothing. The doors are off a later one, so they're not even the right doors for it, but we've got one correct door for this. But we'll make alley doors, so we don't need the doors. You can see like race car. Top's good right though. They normally rust away, but this is good. Heater bubbles, half there. Right, let's go and find our wheels. Had a tuck, went down to scrap metal. They always have alley wheels. What we need, I wanted 15 by 10 wheels. I'll explain why later in my tech in the tool shed why. There we go. 4 wheels, 3 are good, one's got a little chink out the top, we'll have to address that. We don't know what they're off of, but we can find out. We'll measure up what they are. But you can see they're a nice deep dish. Let's get home, we'll get them out. There we go. I've got 4. So they measure 11 inch, but they're actually they're 10 inch because that's the outer lip. So we've got a 10 inch, 16 outer, which is for a 15 tyre. So they'll take a 10 by 15 tyre. And I wanted a really deep offset, deep dish. Let's have a look what we got. There we go. You can see they're a solid wheel, although they're an imitation split rim, which is nice. What we got? Let's have a look at the pitch circle. Just a rough measurement. Get in there. What we're looking at? We're looking at 139 5 stud. We're looking at a 108mm diameter hole, 109, something like that. You can see we've got the mock studs. Are they threaded? Let's have a look. No, they're just press studs, so we'll just pop them out. We'll probably replace them with some proper nuts. Let's have a look at the dish on it, what we got. So we've got a 10 inch wheel, we've got about a 4.5 inch, so we've got a 4 inch deep dish wheel, which is great. It's going to cause some problems with setting up suspension and scrub radius, but I'll explain that later. Now these are powder coated, which is a bugger to clean. I need to strip the front edge, I need to see underneath what condition the wheels are in. I've had a look on pitch circle diameter and wheels, and I can tell you these are Japanese wheels. They're about a 1998 wheel. I think they're called a Fat Boy wheel. Come off a Suzuki. Same stud patterns as Mark 1 Vitara, Suzuki Jimny, so we know where we're going. I just want to clean the outside edge because I've got a plan for this later. So I'm just gonna, because they're powder coated, they say paint stripper won't work. So what we need to do, we just need to key the paint, just to give the paint stripper a chance to get underneath, start lifting it. We're going to let the paint stripper do the work. We're not going to put the elbow grease in, so we're just taking off the top edge, nothing flat. Make it easy, let the paint stripper do the work. Whack it on. And I'll probably do 3 paint strips on it. Give it a clean. Looks better already. But we need to strip it. We want to see if there's any damage underneath the paint, because people hide stuff, you know. People aren't always honest. Right, get rid of the dust. There we go. Power strip. Restricted for professional use. So professional what, I don't know. Is there professional paint strippers? Maybe there is. So safety gloves. I'm just going to whack it on. Nothing flash, nothing careful. It's like a gel, so whack it over. All we're going to do, whack it on. Then leave it for 15 minutes. I'm just going to take whatever wants to come off, I'm going to take off. I'm not going to spend hours, I'm just going to take off the loose shit. I'm just going to take off the loose stuff. No hard work. We'll take off what we can first, probably 2 coats, then I'll knock the stubs out. Alright, second coat, see, simple as that. Another 15, go and have a cup of tea. Have another go. I'm just using a little putty knife for this, nothing flash, nothing hard work. Well, coming off. They said it wouldn't strip powder coat, but you just got to be patient. Let the paint stripper do the work. Take the easy stuff off. Right, last coat. When we get most of it off, I'll just do the last coat and then wipe it with a towel. So I'm just doing the side at the minute. Another 15 minutes. Yeah, it's going to be alright. Alright, let's knock them studs out with my special stud knocker tool. Easy as pie. Well, not in bad nick actually. I'll clean this one up. I'll finish it off camera. I'll do the front face, give it a final clean, and then we'll see what we got. Yeah, happy enough with my 40 quid.